Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another truly Bedrock not live stream. I get so sucked into doing my intros, I don't even know what I'm streaming. Anyway, hi, welcome back. It's Technical Tuesday, the day of the week where we stream, and this is your weekly reminder of what day it is, because the stream title has Tuesday in it. Someday, I'm gonna do a Technical Tuesday, and it's gonna be on a Thursday, and everybody will be confused. Anyway, tonight we're gonna be designing some farms and contraptions and stuff for the Bedrock editions, but welcome into the stream, everybody. Everybody's here. We got Archangel, definitely not counting, Lantha Murloc, and Archangel again, Kaz, hello, Honey, Chapabello, Spectre, Fisher, Diagonal, Milkdud, Spite, and Enderman, Kaz, Silly Willy, Hillbilly. Nice name. We got Eric Bannister, Charlie Cano, Salt, SCC, Krugula. Hello there. I still butcher your name, and that's just how it happens. We got Ash and Robe, Lanther, Amrays. Hello, Am. We got Minecrafter Beast and Tolik and Curly. I almost called you totally. We got Pan and Poa, along with Lucky and Brab and Potato, Quick Kill, Ratty, Casey, Mary, Lickit, and Blazing. Wither, welcome back for 25 months at tier 2. How you doing? Jeez. 25 months is a long time. That's over 2 years. We got Terry in the chat as well. XD Wolf, hello. And Micah Boa, Pandemonium, Tommy Shin, Wire Guy. Is that everybody? I think it's about everybody. Canada's mildly alright. Hello. Mad Lad and Lord Vader, hello as well. Wiz, Jam on some toast, thank you for 13 months, just over a year. You crazy? We got Bruh and Will Coy with the tier 1 too. Thank you so much for the support. Alrighty, let's hop into the game, shall we? So if you haven't seen today's video on YouTube, you should definitely check it out. It is the updated tier list of all of the Minecraft farms. And if I know this world correctly, it is... Well, it's actually right there. We could literally see it. But that should be... Ooh, I want to say 250 blocks away. That's definitely more than 250 blocks away. Okay. Not very... It was 300 and it was 500 blocks away. Anyway, here's the tier list. Basically, there's 85 farms in Minecraft. I got a texture pack on right now that removes the item frame texture. You can still see it in the inventory, but when you place it down, invisible. I tried to do it for the thumbnail, but yeah, it didn't work out. I'm trying already. What? No. What? Oh, apparently. No, being in creative mode for a minute. Ah. Well, that's rude. Oh, jeez. So yeah, this is just about every farm in the game. I didn't include Instone or Netherrack because they're big sillies. Boot, give, Soylent Whisper, Endstone. Just Endstone. Thank you. And a Netherrack. Whoever decided how to spell Netherrack should be fired. It's clearly 2 words. Netherrack, not Netherrack. Man, jeez. Beniter, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hello. But a Z-tier farm? Oh no, the Z-tier farms are so bad. Look at what we got for Z-tiers. Big drip leaves, glow berries, glow lichen, rooted dirt. Basically everything from 1.17, including the hanging roots. We got glow berries, sweet berries, fungus, glow vines, eggs, charcoal. I might legitimately do a tutorial on a charcoal farm. I got chorus, wandering trader, silverfish, dart, and Nylium. Oh, these ones though. These are Z minus farms. We got S++, and then we got Z minus minus. Hold on. Game mode C. We actually need to make some banners for that. I haven't made the Z minus minus banners. Because clearly that's the only way it should go. I forget how you do dirt farms. Don't you take moss? No, wait. You generate stone, you turn it into moss, then you turn it into rooted dirt, and then you shave the dirt, right? With shears? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, because there's like a whole chain of blocks that you can do now, which is kind of silly. Z minus minus. Okay, that's an easy banner pattern. Boop. And then you do little one of these. Okay, let's go ahead and complete this. Anyway, so yeah, this is today's video on the YouTube channel. I feel pretty happy about it. It's something that a lot of people have been wanting for a long time. And I finally did it. So there you go. You're welcome. Thank me later. Or now. Whatever is convenient for you. Let's see. We're going to do... What color should this be? What color should Z minus minus be? I don't know what color it should be. I decided to do black for S++. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Game roll, random tick speed, 1,000. We got so many things happening in the chat. There's a hype train already. Thank you so much, everybody. Jeez, we got 10 cent with the follow. Puffy is fat. You're not fat. Thank you so much for 2 months of resubscriberage. We got Diagonal gifting us up to Mad Lad. Hello there. Thank you for the RTX packs, by the way. Jam on the toast with 4 biddies. Welcome in. We got Will Coy or Will Koje. I don't know. I'll just call you Will. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Craziness. Y'all crazy. Hype train already. Brown or pink? I was thinking maybe a brown. Yeah, nobody likes brown. Brown is the color of evil. Yeah. Z minus minus. I feel pretty good about this. The only S++ farm is a pumpkin pie farm, of course. It's even up there twice. That's just how good it is. That's the color of poop. Yep. We're very mature here. And then, and then we got the axolotl farms. These are such a waste of time. Like, honestly, do not try and get a blue axolotl. It is just a waste of time. Tropical fish farms, they're only good for axolotls, therefore they're bad too. And then beetroots, obviously. Obviously, they're down there. Obviously, they're down there. So today we're going to be doing an average build. We're going to be doing a B tier, and that is going to be the passive animal farm, like the large scale one that you build up in the sky. It's got the like grass platforms and stuff. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I've never attempted to build one of these before, and I have no idea anything about them, so it's going to be kind of good. All my guardian farms currently work, except the advanced. That one has like a minor problem, but I don't think it affects the majority of people. But yeah, they all still work. Don't do an axolotl farm. Don't do it, Chepabello. Don't do it. Ugh. Why is this thing lagging so much? Okay, it's lagging because there's a bunch of dudes here. These are all items from a different tutorial, which is maybe coming soon. Okay, that's a lot of items. I guess you know what tutorial it is. Anyway, we are gonna go pick a spot for this. You build 5 axolotl farms. I'm sorry that you've wasted that much of your time. Curly, thank you so much for 100 biddies. Obligatory hype train contribution. Thank you so much. Iron Farm Villager Training Hall works great. Glad you like it. Pretty helpful, aren't they? So all the big farms go out like over here. But of course you can't put an animal farm of the ocean, obviously, because ocean biome doesn't spawn animals. So where do we want to build this? Generally, I would say a plains biome is probably pretty good. And also, thank you all so much for the hype train. Set block. Let's just do a glass block. And then we need to go swap our texture packs. Is there any way to get Bedrock and Bedrock? Technically, yes, but you need to be able to break Bedrock to farm Bedrock. Of course, you could also just use cheats or whatever. Oh my god, we have a lot of texture packs. This stream is sponsored by Raymond Mad Hatter, Drowned, Drav, and Fawn Unicycle. Hey, they made the Fox Armor texture pack. I think I combined that into my main texture pack. Did I? Let's see. Yeah, Armored Foxes. Hey, yeah, look at that, Trav. Fun. Yeah, yeah. These are all the things that I have in my custom texture pack, by the way. Lots of things. Lots of things. Let's see. Define PPR. Wait, no. We want the Foxy's markers. We want this one. Oop. There we go. Is that all the things that we need? I think it's all the things we need. Yeah. We are designing a general passive animal farm tonight. The kind that you build on like a little island or over a plains biome or something. Beardstone has one on Truly Bedrock, and Foxy guys have built one basically every season. So they definitely work on Bedrock Edition. I've just never done it. Let's see, armor stand. I want to try a couple different like concepts just to get a feel for what the farm's gonna look like. And then we're gonna try and do it split density, I think. Because I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. Campfire trick's out the window. What campfire trick? I do not know of this campfire trick. Or maybe I do, I don't know. Tell me your secrets. Passive mobs, cows, sheep, donkeys, horses, pigs, rabbits, mules, horses, donkeys, sheep, rabbits, cows. Yeah, all those ones. Mobs spawn inside of campfires? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. They just changed that in the most recent beta, didn't they? Well, that's unfortunate. Actually, that's kind of a good thing. Because if you build a farm using that, then like it's just gonna break soon anyway. Like that's why I really try not to use any bugs in my builds anymore, because they just break so often, and I don't like doing multiple videos on the same thing. You kind of have to with YouTube, because people just want to watch whatever tutorial's the newest, even if it's like objectively worse than a tutorial that released before it. So it just is what it is. So like it's probably time to get another Guardian farm out. Don't blame me, blame YouTube. Blame psychology. Slack is that kind of farm? Yeah. It's pretty normal. Okay, so where's my ender chest at? Now there's a couple different ways that we can do this farm. So of course, like they only spawn in one layer because they are a surface spawn. So we cannot have multiple layers to this farm. So you can't have a farm layer like right here and then another layer up like that. Also, my random tick speed is still super high. Game rule, random tick speed, 1. Yeah, so you can't have multiple layers like that. Now, the standard way of doing this is the waffle or checkerboard shape like this, where you got like, you know, a big spawning grid, and then you got these little 2x2 holes between them all. Typically, you would put the fans in there or trapdoors. The fans are, of course, much better. But this is a very low density spawning platform. The same reason we don't want to use this for a mob farm is it's literally daytime. Phantom sounds during the day. What are you doing, cheese? Ridiculous. Anyway. So the same reason why you don't want to use this for a general hostile mob farm is because it's very low density. Like, you really want these 4 blocks right here to be spawnable. Same thing goes for the passive animal farm. And of course, if you're using trapdoors, mobs can stand on the edge of the trapdoors, and they get stuck there very often. You don't have that issue with the fans. So, yeah, trapdoors are just kind of bad. And they're expensive. Why are fans better? Why are fans better? Because, yeah, they don't have any hitbox. You can stand on the trapdoor edges. Yeah, you can stand, like, right here. And then you can also walk across this as well. Anytime the mob tries to walk on these, like, you can't stand on these at all. You have 104,000 Pico points? Oh, no. That's a lot. Hello, BT. I'm in creative. Why are you using damage sounds? So confused. Lincolnium and Zombie Uncle Bubs Scruffy, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome to the Soylents. Welcome to the Soylents indeed. So what I want to try and do is have it be 100% density, basically as best as we can. And of course, to do that, you need a way to get the mobs off of the platform. The best way to do that on Bedrock Edition without using AI is the scaffolding and water trick. So you put scaffolding above every single one of these, like so. And then you, you put water Walls going around it like so. And then you probably need some signs, depending on the size of the platform. So, just like that. Easy peasy. Now, flushing is also an option. That might not be too terrible because it's only a single layer, right? And you wouldn't even need... well, no, I guess dispensers would probably be the best. I was going to say you could use pistons. If we had proper waterlogging mechanics, we could use trapdoors. It's like on Java Edition. They got some really nice mechanics with trapdoors over there for water. Like if the trapdoor is vertical and closed like that, water just does not flow out. But if you flip it down, then the water flows out. Really, really nice. As you can see, that does not happen on Bedrock Edition. So you can use trapdoors instead of dispensers when it comes to a lot of these different things. Now, of course, the issue with this is that mobs have to be taller than a block in order to get into the water with this system. So let's go ahead and get some spawn eggs out real quick. And we need to see which mobs are actually large enough. Minecraft Plains biome. Let me just go to the wiki real quick. No chickens or pigs. Yeah, exactly. Or rabbits. So let's see. Plains biomes spawn sheep, pigs, chickens, cow, horses, and donkeys. Can I get a couple of these dudes? Thank you. Cows. Now on Bedrock Edition, we also have the issue of baby mobs, which is an extra added issue. Chickens. What was the other one? Sheeps. Plains got all the animals. Sheeps, donkeys, horses, and we're gonna grab a wabbit as well. A wabbit. So you got your cows, you got your pigs, you got your chickens, you got your sheeps, you got your donkeys, and your horses. Now, basically all these things except piggos and sheepies. Or, yeah, that's definitely a sheep. Is it wascally? You know it's wascally. Yeah, basically all of these things do not count. Now, the baby cows are also shorter than a block. So, summon cow. Minecraft entity born? There you go. And then I believe the sheeps are also like that as well. Smaller than a block. So this causes some issues with this idea. So maybe a flushing platform would be the proper way of doing things. Maybe it would. What do you guys think? Ultimately, I think we might just have to test it out and see how bad it is, because eventually the mobs will pathfind off. And actually, you know what? The babies follow the parents, don't they? That is a thing, actually. We might be able to get away with that, because if the babies are following their parents, they should fall right off the platforms. Horse. There you go. So we got a variety of different issues over here when it comes to these dudes. These dudes. Flushing takes time, so why not use scaffolding plus coral fan edge? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh wait, player facing. Type stand. This command block is freezing all the mobs in place, by the way. And now they're all facing the armor stand. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Preston. Welcome in. Baby horses. Yeah, baby horses you get. I think that these guys might be smaller than a block, though. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. How large is this? 40 blocks? Okay, let's go over here. Hey, Axonym, welcome back to another live stream for 12 months as well. Thank you so much for a year. How you doing? Bye. Don't worry, they'll despawn before they hit the ground, or not. Ah, they're fine. They're fine. Don't worry about it, guys. Nothing to worry about. So we gotta run a couple tests, see which mobs are gonna be the problem here. If there's too many baby mobs, then it's gonna be a larger problem. But if there's less, then it's lesser of a problem, you know? Just kind of how that goes. Okay, so summon. Horse. No, not Hoglin. Horse. Can I not look at this block? There we go. Yeah, so the baby horses won't get pushed along by the water, which is kind of unfortunate. They definitely should, because look at his head. Is he gonna drown? I'm really curious if he's gonna drown or not. You've seen babies spawn with no parents. So, well, that's also an issue as well. Hello, Gary. Splanification has occurred. Y'all rude. Rude. Donkey. Yeah, the baby donkeys aren't gonna work either. Okay. Sheeps definitely aren't gonna work either. Neither are the cows. These guys can all move, can't they? Yeah, they can. They're just not. Okay. That's kind of an issue, though. No bubbles. Not suffocating. Oh, that's a good way of telling if they got bubbles or not. Look at his cute little horns. He should definitely be floating up in the water. How dare you? And your head's in the water, too. This counts. That definitely counts as being in the water. It's half a pixel. But honestly, though, like the horses, why don't they pop up? What is your issue? I didn't mean to kill it. I forgot I had strength. Umbras, thank you so much for 18 months. Jeez, a year and a half. Welcome in. Maybe use a flying machine. Flying machines are so slow on Bedrock Edition. That's the problem. They're terribly, terribly slow. Okay, then. Well, we're gonna leave those guys there. So this is split density. Let's see how many animals we actually get. We also need our trusty armor stand dude. Ah, I didn't mean to ride you. All the animals just fell off without even trying. Okay, well, you know what, y'all can just fall off. It's fine. Get out of here. The animals make such terrible noises when they die. I'm sorry. Sounds person killing an adult horse. Yeah, it's really bad, isn't it? Did he spawn there or did he walk in there? It's hard to tell. I guess he could have walked in there. Rude. He's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't hear them complaining. Y'all can chill out. Yeah, they're not complaining at all. Right, it's really hard to tell where things are with this texture pack on. I think you can only go about 10 blocks to the side before you start getting issues with things despawning. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll do that on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Wi-Fi dude, back with another nice amount of biddies. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Okay, that looks like a pretty large-ish spawning platform. That's not terrible. How large is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not too bad. Maybe we can chop off some of the back blocks to make it so that the water actually flows properly. Counting with Pig Out. Of course. Of course. Have I played with the Create mod? I have not. I have not. I have pretty much only played vanilla Minecraft for the last years. Hey, bye-bye, Piggo. Yeah, that's one that we spawned. Okay. Lovely. So this should be about as large as we can really get it. Without the platform going into the despawn range. Maybe we can move it a bit closer? I don't know. Where'd my armor stand go? I keep breaking things. How's that looking? Yeah, that's not actually too bad. Yeah, look at that. We only lose a couple blocks. Okay. Let's bring this out a block or two. Because then we'll get a couple extra blocks out of it. You're gonna lose a few on these back edges, but that's pretty much bound to happen. Welcome to Simulation Distance of 4. Your farms are always gonna have a couple bits of them cut off. I'm farming my family. Nah, the pigs are like 13th cousin 40 times removed. It's fine. They're fine. Can we? Oh, we can get a block more out of this. That's why the mob farm is kind of angled. Because then you can get a couple more blocks out of it. Just barely. Just barely. Except for TB Skyblock. Yeah, TB Skyblock, truly Bedrock in space. And then we did Sky Factory. We did that. And then we did Valhalla. And then I did Sky Factory like years and years ago. I think I've only played modded 3 times. I think so. Are we building past the mob farm? Indeed we are. That's what we're trying for anyway. We need to turn on the mob spawning so that we can actually get some mobs. Ooh, mob spawn and true. That's usually a pretty good first step when it comes to farming these guys. Okay, so this is a perfect example of babies maybe following adults. Let's get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. So in theory, yeah, as you can see, the babies follow the adults. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a lead. I'm not going to use wheat because that would attract the babies too. But if I take this, as you can see, that works out pretty well. And then let's grab some of these. And I think the baby will just walk off the edge. Maybe? Why are you not following your parent? That was my one hope for these guys doing what they should have. Oh, they don't follow their parents off a cliff. Huh. Maybe that's really smart, or maybe they're just really dumb. Come on now. Follow your parent off a cliff. There you go. That's all I wanted to see. Thank you. You're done now. 1000 IQ, baby. Not so much. Not so much. Is it independent sheep? Nah, y'all wrong. It's a dumb sheep. That's great. Okay, then. Well, that makes our lives a lot easier, then. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. So that should slightly help out the rates in certain areas. We also need to go kill all these dudes over here. I was just like SMH. Yes, indeed. That's just bad parenting that the parents didn't teach their babies not to walk off a cliff, right? The baby is smart yet dumb. Yes. Smart yet dumb. As all babies are. Okay, that's just 4 donkeys. What a butt. You guys got any good beverages tonight? I got some mint tea. Lucifer Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Right then. Scaffolding. We're gonna do just a layer above that. Mango nectar juice. That sounds pretty good. Sounds really good. Hello, Pool Shark. Welcome in. Dihydrogen monoxide. Gotta love that dihydrogen monoxide. I drink so much dihydrogen monoxide every day. It's the best drink. Do you guys like I like dihydrogen monoxide. It's good. You should drink more. An old-fashioned. I don't know what that is. I'm too young. Too young and innocent. Alaskan hard seltzer. Hard seltzers like sparkling water. I don't really know. I've never had them. Or maybe I have. I know that I don't like them, so I guess I had one at one point. I'm not sure. This is water. It's an alcoholic drink. Yeah, I don't know. Right, we're gonna keep these. Get out of here, sheep. I ain't got time for your shenanigans. Wait, all of this can be... Wait, no, I'm trying to keep the barrier outside of the red. Difficult task, you know. I'm so glad these texture packs exist now. Before this, it was such a pain to figure out where things could spawn. Bedrock Edition's really come a far way with all the different creator tools and features that we got now. So, this is all outside red. Okay. Now we're doing the flushing way. We'll try that out as well, but I want to see how well this functions. The simpler we can keep it, the better. If we can get a no redstone system, that would be perfect, basically. Like, the simpler and the cheaper you can build it, the absolute better. Always. So if we can make it just scaffolding and water, that'd be brilliant. We're still gonna need some extra water streams. I need to figure out how we're gonna kill them. Obviously, a trident killer would be best. But I don't know if that's what we're gonna do or what we're doing. Thanks, Foxy. What are we building? We're building a passive animal farm. 10 scarecrows. Thank you for the follow. We also got Punk Emo Andy. Thank you for the follow as well. Oh yeah, this pack is amazing. There was a pack from... Oh, I forget their name. Well, there's another pack similar to this one before Foxy's, but it had just like little blocks every couple instead of like the full sphere. This one's got the full sphere. It's very nice. Trying killer should be good. Fall damage will kill the chickens. Ah, chickens, right. Chickens are an issue. Yes, chickens are an issue. Look at this. Illegal block placing. Make up your mind, Mojang. Is this allowed or is this not? Oh, you can put them on the sides, but you can't put them on top. Okay. Well, that's just some mixed messaging right there. You want to see something else really weird about them? You can put it on the sides of slabs. You can, but you can't. It's so dumb. Surprised they haven't fixed that already. Well, I'm not really surprised. It's pretty low tier bug. Okay, is this symmetrical on both sides? It's definitely not. So we should fix that. 2, 2, 2. 4 2s and then 3. Is this lined up even? 3 there. Oh no, it's not even lined up. Just 4 twos then. Three on that side. 2 on this side. I think this side might go over further than the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We gotta keep it symmetrical, people. Gotta keep it symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they're symmetrical. Okay. Gotta go tear it all down, move 1 block. Yeah, basically. So why is this not working? That goes in by 8. This side doesn't. Ah, this side goes in by 10. Okay, well, these are definitely still spawnable blocks. So this side's wrong. These are spawnable blocks. It's because the armor stand's off by a block, isn't it? Oh, dude, this armor stand's not even in the middle of the chunk. Ah! Well, that would do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This right here is the middle of the chunk. Jeez. Okay, well, I probably should have made sure I had that in the middle of the chunk first. Ridiculous. Okay, well then. I'm a big smart brain. I know how to do the smarts real good, like. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I'm here all day. Okay, that gives us a better idea of what's actually spawnable. I don't think this entire back row is spawnable anymore. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. I think it makes sense. Professional streamer. Yeah, professional Minecrafter at its finest. It probably doesn't matter too much if it's symmetrical. But, you know what? It matters to my brain. Therefore, we must have it be symmetrical. Not difficult, but shapes are difficult. My brain is very, very good at these things. Does it really make sense? Sure it does, if you don't think about it too hard. As long as you just don't think about it, it all makes sense. Does matter. It does. It doesn't, but it does. Probably could have copied the same shape as the mob farm over there. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 4. 2, 2, 2. And this one's just straight up not. See, we're getting sheeps at least. That's all that matters. We're getting sheeps. Okay, there we go. Now it's all symmetrical. Took me long enough. Bro Minecrafter. The job where mistakes are just as wait, the job where mistakes are just as good content as the MLG moves. Yes. Yeah, the derps really do help a lot, don't they? Okay, so we can't place the water source there, or there, or there, or there, or there, or there, there. Okay. Bruh. They just drown! Ah! It's a lot of clicking. Yeah, I use my auto clicker. They just drowned! Why? Why did they just drown? Okay. Good job, sheep. Can they not swim? No, they can move. Bruh. 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 Why do you not go up? Why? But why? Ah! See, this is what it's always like. You're like, oh yeah, you can't assume that anything ever like works how you think it works. Okay, these guys actually work. The donkeys and the horses actually work. Okay then. Okay, okay. Flushing mob farm it is then, right? If it refuses to take part in my farm. Indeed it does. Yeah, I guess they gotta be a certain height to actually bob up into it. I mean, it still works for, like, mobs and junk. Because they're apparently tall enough. But if you're a certain height, you just don't get pushed by water? Huh. Well, that's the big dumb right there. That's the big dumb if I've ever heard the big dumb. Yeah, so sheeps just straight up don't. And cows just straight up don't. Okay. Okay. Okay, well this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work then. They're too fat. They can't pull themselves up. Oh, jeez. Well, that's disappointment. Okay, then. Well, I guess I know why no one's done this method. Because this method don't work. TNT. Yeah, time to TNT this thing. That's too slow, though. I gotta do it a bit faster than that. Wow, look at all these mob drops, guys. Works so well. So well. Could be a Johnny killing system. Ah, you can't put looting on it. Meh. You put fire aspect on it? Meh. Can't put fire aspect on it. Meh. Aha, okay. Okay. I like your ideas. Getting a Vindicator is going to be a pain in the butt, but whatever. Any of y'all gonna pick that up? Anybody gonna pick that up? Nobody's gonna pick that up. Named zombie hoglins. A zoglin? Yeah. That would get you 100% spawning spaces. The thing about this is that you just need a hopper minecart running underneath the system. Push mobs to Johnny's processing. If you could give them fire aspect and looting, that would be best. Can we do that with a sword? They don't pick up swords, do they? Yeah, if they could pick it up, that would be perfect. Somebody take that. Nobody took it. Brah. Are there any bedrock block farms that work? Not currently. You need a bedrock breaking method. If you know of a way to break bedrock, let me know, because I need it for a project. Let's see. Name tags. I always forget, how do you spell the Johnny? Because there's like 50 different ways to spell Johnny, and I never know how to do it. See, J-O-H? Is it this one? Is this the one? No, it's the other one. Wait. Is it? Johnny? Jahani? God damn it, guys. It's not that one. J-O-H-N... Wait, J-O-H-N-Y. Isn't this the one that we just tried? Yeah, he should be attacking everything. Capital J! Oh my god! Capital J. Why? Why has it gotta be capital J? There we go. Big dumb. John Nye. Can't afford before spruce break Bedrock? I don't know. I've heard many rumors of you know. He actively runs away from them. I've heard rumors of Dark Oak, Jungle, and now Spruce all being able to break Bedrock. I've not seen a single person actually confirm that they work, though. Okay, well, let's let this dude do his thing. I mean, it would be pretty efficient. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, anything with falling is going to be slow because of the dudes. Here, animal, animal, animal. Here, animal, animal, animal. There he goes. Choppity. Choppity. Ha, 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 ha. Of course he kills the babies. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Well, that works pretty well. Beautiful. Choppity, choppity. Chop, chop. Get back to work. Let's see, Spyglass. Why is that so tiny? What? I think it's broken. Why is it so tiny? I don't know why it's so small. I have a texture to remove the entire thing. It just completely backfired. Wait, hold on. It's so hard to find them. Please look at me. I need a screenshot for Twitter. There we go. It should not be tiny. It should have no texture. I don't know why it has this texture. Hold on. Yeah. Can I zoom in with it still? I can still zoom in. That's very loud. There you go. I can still zoom in, just half a pixel. Put a what underneath that? It's a really long spyglass. Yeah, just like extends all the way to him. It's like looking through a straw. The spyglass uses that texture to fix the scale. It uses RTX. Oh, is that an RTX thing? Oh, there it goes. That's so weird. That's so dumb. Welcome to Bedrock. Okay, well, this guy is actually killing up a storm over there. I think we kind of need multiple, though. Three Johnnies? That might be good. Oh, and then, oh, that's brutal. Johnny's beautiful in RTX. You know what? Okay. We need to relog for it to work. It is beautiful in RTX. You implemented that, but you're making options? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, kids looking through a tube pretending it's a telescope, right? Oh, you took my spyglass. Hi there. Yeah, them do be some good drops over there. Guys, we need to talk about something. What happened to Johnny the Third? Oh, it's because I have night vision on. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. This might honestly be pretty solid. You get 100% spawning density. We could probably expand the platform a couple blocks this direction and still be fine with split density. But if we're going to be using Johnny's, then Like, why not use the entire area, right? Okay. What do you guys think? Because Johnny's is pretty solid. But I also want to try this on the opposite side as well. Works. It honestly, yeah, it looks like it's working pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, how many blocks out is it? You know what? We're just gonna structure block this baby. Oh yeah, well, you see, you would need so many different allays for this, because you got like 12 different items here, and then 16 colors of wool. Well, like, probably 5 different colors of wool. Pink, white, brown, black. Pink, white, brown, black. 4? Oh, you get gray, too, don't you? Yeah, allays wouldn't be good for this. Too many different items. Too many items. If I make a tutorial using Johnny's, I'm gonna have to show you how to get Johnny's, though. Johnny's. Allay bad. Allay good! Just not for this one thing. Too many items. Hello, Trivia Pro. Welcome in. Bad, Canada. Yeah, you just got deducted 5 cool points, Canada. Tisk tisk. Jahanai farm. Let's see. 13. There we go. Allays are dumb. Allays are great! You got deducted 5 cool points. Wait. Canada's on thin ice. Canada might just get demoted to okay. Oh, you're timing out Canada for 5 minutes. Oh, rips. See, that's what happens around here. Oh, jeez. There we go. Is that lined up? Oh, it's a block off. Because of course it is. Yep, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, the Johnny's tool's gonna wear out? No, they never break. Which is kind of interesting. Same thing with, like, skeletons. Their bows never break. But, pillager crossbows do break. So you can have a defenseless, you know, pillager. Mansion Adventures. I would do it via raid. You thought Canada was only mildly okay to begin with? Nah, Canada's pretty cool. Only on Java, right? Yeah, I think. I'm not sure what the consensus on that is. I haven't seen anyone do it on Bedrock. Hi, little piggy. Don't tell Pigglesworth. Okay, then. Well, let's see how this goes for a minute. Very slow. That's how it goes. Trap them, just bob and weave. Well, you can set up a system where they, like, shoot at a snow golem or something. Oh, there we go. Look at him go! Go, Johnny, go! Kill those baby cows! he just doesn't care about that one. He's had his fill. He's changed his way. No, never mind. Oh. Bruh. Is it because it's slightly over the block? Oh, there he goes. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Johnnies are better than Zoglins because the knockback. Yeah, let's try some Zoglins, shall we? Zoglins attack everything, right? That's pretty solid. I wonder which one's easier to get, a Zoglin or a Hoglin? Oh, there they go. Poor dude. We'll let them fight it out. Okay. Well, we'll let those guys be over there. And then everybody else can be on this side. I guess it could go either way, right? I think the Johnnies do more damage. So, like, they kill the sheeps in one hit, which is going to affect rates in the long term. Are the Johnnies taking up the mob cap? No, they should have a separate mob cap. They're hostile mobs, and also they're name tagged. Now, pigs turn into zombie pigmen when struck by lightning. Although I do remember them changing something about this mechanic. Yeah, okay. Still zombie pigmen. That was very loud. That was very, very loud. Honestly, that's kind of working a treat. I don't know which one would be faster, but it seems to be working pretty well. I think what we could do to increase the rates of this is to put a glass bar. So we'll separate this into thirds. Can these guys travel underneath a glass bar? Excuse me, I need to nudge you. He could straight up. Okay, he's literally like 4 times taller than that. Okay, seriously, you should not be able to fit underneath that. Okay. I have some serious concerns about this. Okay. But I think we can make the Johnny side more efficient by splitting this into thirds. So we'll keep the glass right here. That will still allow mobs to spawn underneath it. And then that'll keep them from walking all over the place. Because if they walk all over the place, then, you know, sometimes they're on the far side of the platform and then they're too far away to notice the guys. But I am curious how this is going to work. If there's like a chicken right here. Okay, that's still fine. Okay. Is that still fine? They gotta have line of sight to it. I guess eventually they'll pathfind out, so it's fine. Can you lead a Zoglin? I'm not sure. You can lead a Zoglin. Okay. They also chase you anyway, so. They really should not be able to walk underneath this. Okay. Well, let's try a flushing platform. Let's see how that goes, shall we? We gotta figure out the water for it before that. Hello, cheese. You can breed them with mushrooms as well, right? Can you breed Zoglins? I don't know if you can breed Zoglins. The fungus. I know you can breed Hoglins. No, you can't feed these guys. They're undead. That's one big angry pig. Is the warden in 1.18 attack mobs? The warden is not in 1.18. It'll attack anything that's next to it. Make a noise, basically. It don't care. It's very angry. Very angry boy. Right then. Where's my water? So we can't really push them past this line. They also, like, the thing about flushing water is even if it's only out for a small amount of time, you're still going to have a lot of things dying, which is not going to be helpful. Yeah, so flushing has an inherent problem with that. I mean, we can fix that by having grass blocks on the edges covered up with glass, so nothing will spawn on those grass blocks, and then they'll still spread downwards. Like this. I've done that for my sheep farms and stuff. But still. Not quite ideal, is it? Oh, no, this is a frozen biome. By literally like a block. Okay. You vote Johnny's. We are making a general passive mob farm today. This is to try and farm all the animals from like a whatchamacallit? Like a plains biome. Yeah, so you couldn't, well, actually, how do I want to do this? We gotta lower this down. Like, have it stair step? You vote Johnny's? Yeah. Are questions regarding any type farm allowed? Sure, why not? How do we want to do this? So we're trying to push all the mobs into, like, this area. And then we'll push them into a central 2x2 trident killer. Those guys don't despawn, do they? No, okay, good. So this means that we need to raise up this entire back half by a couple blocks. Because then your water can flow further. If it stair steps down, it can flow a lot further. Okay. Yeah, let's do it on these edges too. That is very loud. And that's very quiet because I turned off my game sounds. Yay, you're welcome. Okay, you know, if it's stair stepping down like this, I think we can actually have water right here. Because that's not going to turn into a water source because of water flowing priority. Interesting. This is going to require a lot of dispensers. Like a whole lot of dispensers. Is none of these going to flow now? That's very weird. Johnny's are better still. It seems like it, yes. It does seem like it. Are those all water sources? Those are all water sources. Okay, great. I mean, not great, but you get the idea. Generally, when I'm designing farms, I try out like several different concepts. Kind of like what we're doing right now. And then we like see which of those concepts actually works the best. It's like flushing has some potential, but the Johnnies, I think they're always going to be faster. The Johnnies are Zoglins. Campfires auto-cook them? Yeah, you can just kill the mobs on the campfires. That is definitely an option. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove all these things. We need to figure out like a proper flow system for water. Without the water sources becoming just infinite. So water sources all along this edge. And then here. And here. And then here. Somehow missed those ones. Johnny's a better. They're creepy to watch. I'm kind of torn on using Johnny's because I don't know how worthwhile they're gonna be to use. Because like you gotta do a raid to get a Johnny. You're not gonna be bringing them from a mansion. Let me look up Minecraft raid. What wave do you get them on? Let's see, spawning. Waves. Bedrock edition. Normal difficulty. Easy difficulty. Where's Bedrock edition? Easy, normal. Okay, so wave 2, you get 2 Vindicators. And then you can abandon the wave. But then you gotta get more Bad Omen. So easy mode raids only have 3 waves. Normal raids, you would have to do waves 2 and 5, and that would give you 6 Vindicators. But also, like, if you're capturing the Vindicators, then you can't progress the raid. I guess unless you send them to the Nether, but that's very dangerous. I would not recommend that. Is there still the mechanic where if you break the bed, it gives you more Bad Omen? I feel like that might be a mechanic. Hold on, let's try that. Because if so, then you could just get to wave 2, save the Vindicators, break the bed, get more Bad Omen, start it again. Because it used to do that so that you couldn't cheat the waves. Send the Vindicators to the Nether. Yeah. Yeah, the Nether is definitely a thing that exists, but very, very bad. Unless you got multiple portals. Are you gonna link to that thing? Thank you. This is all glass. Oh, there's so many other spots. What's the chances of them spawning inside the villager, right? I think they removed the Vindicators from the Pillager patrols. Because they were not despawning. Yeah, it's very likely that the Pillagers spawn in there when you don't want them to. Yeah. That seems about right. Okay. So then you would go ahead and kill these guys, keep these 2 Vindicators. And then, does breaking the bed give you more Bad Omen? Raid defeat. Oh, well, they just straight up despawned. And they've replaced that back down again. And he links to it. That should create a new village. But it does not start a new raid. When did they remove that mechanic? It must have been a while ago, I guess. It was kind of interesting mechanics. It still says raid defeat. How long does that last? It's been like 30 seconds now, hasn't it? How long is it gonna take for that to go away? Do I get more Bad Omen? Does that fix it? Okay. Very long. Strange. That's so weird. Yeah, it used to give you Bad Omen when you broke the bed or killed the villagers. Let's try that by killing the villager. What? They celebrate and jump? What? Where did that get added? They look so dumb. That's the worst animation I've ever seen. They're laughing. Rah! You guys suck. Oh my god. Since villagers got added, I've never seen that. I've literally never seen that. That's terrible. Hopefully someone can clip that. Oh my god. Ravagers do it too? Bruh. Okay. Oh, shut up, villager. I don't want to hear from you. Okay. Wow. That's great. Villagers are just the worst. Except for villagers. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to a wave 2. We're gonna name tag those guys, kill the other ones, and then I guess we kill the villager, get a new villager, get more bad omen. That's kind of annoying. Especially if you're on easy mode. I mean, you could, if you're on hard mode, you could do until wave 7. And then you would get 6 villagers right on that one. Okay, you guys gonna stay there? Okay. Yeah, so now the raid's over, and these guys should be good. If we get a new bad omen, do they join it? Oh, weird. Is he not linked to this bed yet? It's taking away my bad omen, but it's not starting a raid. Oh, there we go. That was strange. Villagers and pillagers are both annoying. Yeah. Man, if only there was like an update where it was like pillagers and villagers, and then they like updated them and like fixed all the issues. Man, that'd be so cool. Okay, well, I did not anticipate having to mess with raids tonight, but here we are. Oh, now the raid bar is just stuck. Did they not anticipate for the villagers dying between waves? It doesn't even resume. Huh. Okay. Wait. Oh. Come on now. Society update. I guess we gotta wait for it to finish. Ah, jeez. Wasn't there a Ravager next to the villager for a split second? No, there's never been a Ravager up here. What do you mean fix the issues? They work as intended. No! Oh, they just straight up despawned. Okay. Great. Well, I guess getting a Vindicator isn't too terrible. It's still pretty bad, though. Okay. Well, if we're gonna do Vindicators, we're gonna do it right. And instead of doing split density, because like they die pretty quickly, I don't think we need to worry about it. We're gonna do like the whole big platform. Hey, thank you for clipping that, honey. Your name's blocking the raid bar. Oh, you guys can't see the raid bar. Right. Wait, why did it just start a new? Hold on. Yeah, look at that. Why is it back? I think maybe it's just catching up. It's probably pretty far behind, isn't it? Ravagers kill cows? I don't think Ravagers attack much. Why would you want to get a Ravager? Oof. Oh, now it's powered up even further. That's like 40... No, that's like 30-ish%. If I log out and log back in, is that going to change? Probably going to break the world logging out and in so much. No? Okay. Well, I don't know how to get rid of that. Now we've broken the game. Okay. Permanent raid trick. Do the Johnnies count as part of the raid? Maybe. They're from a spawn egg, though. But it's still just gonna power up anyway, even though there's no village now. We broke it? Yes, you guys definitely broke it. You're at fault here in the chat. Yes, you watching. Did they spawn on the ground? That's kind of what it sounded like. Anyway. So, let's go ahead and move over a couple hundred blocks. We're just gonna go this direction. Oh yeah, trying not to peaceful the wood fix it, yeah. Is that that's a wither skull. Did you see that? It was there for half a second. I haven't spawned a wither in the overworld for years. Literally. The last time I did a wither was Wimpy Wither's Bug Rock. A thing that's like 700 blocks in that direction. I don't know how far raids can spawn from the village. I'm not sure. It's got to be within like 60, 70. I guess there's no reason to chunk align it. Not if we're just doing a big platform, right? Now, I never know, like, can mobs spawn right here on top of this, even though when they spawn, their body would be within the green sphere? Or can they spawn right here? If it's a tall mob, then they wouldn't spawn, or if it's a short mob, then they would. I don't know. I have the same question when it comes to, like, the despawn edges as well. It's a hard thing to test, because, like, good luck getting a mob to naturally spawn right there. The feet count the most? I think so, too, but it's hard to tell. It's a hard thing to test. Because spawn egg mobs don't despawn, so it's... Yeah, and summon mobs don't despawn either. Is that at the center? I counted out 8. Oh, this is the center. Yeah, I counted out 8, but that was not far enough. Boop. See you later, Krugola. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for stopping by the stream tonight. We'll see you sometime later. Okay, so how far out do we want to extend this? Because we can go pretty far with the armor stand. Like, we can make this a really, really big platform. Of course, you can build it any size that you want, but, like, we can make it really, really big. No posing armor stands. I actually don't need to for the next minute, so ha! You're welcome. I guess. Like, we could just make this a really big square. See, look at that. We're already getting horses and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. That's going to be a big platform. Big platform. So let's see. 35, -2, 35. -2. Grass. That's gonna go well outside the spawning sphere on that side. Manny big. How's my day? It was pretty good. How was yours? That's a big platform, ain't it? And we want to have Johnny's patrolling this entire thing. So we're going to split this up into 16 by 16 squares. Oh, and then you'd have to have hopper minecarts underneath this entire thing, too. This is definitely a farm that you'll want to build any size that you want. Like, this is obviously, like, the max size. But, you can build it any size that you want to. Should probably build a quarter of it and then copy-paste it. Johnny Army, right? Basically, that's what it seems like. So, I mean, we could just do 9 chunks. That's going to be, what is that? 8 times 6, 16. That's going to be 256 rails per. Right? It's kind of a lot of rails. No, that's 16 by 16. Yeah, 256 rails times 9. That's a lot of rails. That's the only real issue with this method is the rail count. Definitely place the... Yeah, definitely do not fall down here because that's going to be a big sad for anybody who falls down into this area. Basically, anything that exists down here is just going to die. And then we also need to get torches in this area as well to light up these things. This is going to be a very high spawning block density. I think this might be about the best that you can really make it. It's going to be kind of late game. But maybe that's all right, you know? It's definitely going to require a lot of iron. Good chance to plug the iron farm video. Drayland, thank you for subscribing for 4 months. Welcome back to another stream. Just needing to chill after a long day at work. Nice. Hopefully your day was mildly good. Work can be a bit much sometimes, can't it? More mid-game, I guess so. But yeah, welcome in. We're just building a little mob farm. Little, in quotes. See you later, Lanther. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. We could probably take it a chunk further. In all directions. Where's my armor stand one? Yeah, Johnny is a reference to the movie. You're absolutely correct. That's the whole reason why they added it, actually. Oh, we are just on the precipice of what's possible here. Now, for the very edges, we will need to include extra railing blocks underneath. You can't really see it, but it's there. That way, blocks don't fall off. Or items, rather. From the vigorous killing. Choppity choppity. Okay, so now's the part of the stream where we guess out how good the rates of this are going to be. How much do you guys think this is going to produce per hour? We've done 0 rate testing on this, and I have no idea what these normally produce. So I'm really not sure what we're in the ballpark for. 5. Just 5. Just 5. I mean, at least, you know, you're setting yourself up to be pleasantly surprised. A double chest of items per hour. We're going by hourly rates. So double chest of item would be 3,456 items. Yes, I have that memorized because, well, it's hard to not memorize that. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good rate. You hope for 15 drops. 15 drops would be acceptable. If I was a bad YouTuber, about 2 double chests an hour. So 7,000 drops an hour. I don't know. You're not going to get looting on this. Keep that in mind. There's no looting. No looting at all. Chris, thank you so much for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Welcome in, and thank you for the follow as well. We also got ourselves Maggie with the follow, and Kai, along with Cheyenne and Burst. We got Bob McDoodle Bar. Thank you for the follow. It's Sam, Cardhu, Carrots, Nuggies, along with Sky Guy, Carthy, and Mark Lovin. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Welcome in. 3 single chests. So, a dub and a half. I see how it is. I'm thinking 2 to 3,000. 2 to 3,000 seems reasonable-ish. It's probably about as close as you can get to instant kill. I mean, we could set up this whole thing with portal tiles if we really wanted to go all out. But that would not be very survival friendly. And like, we could set this thing up with nether portals every other block. I think that would probably work out as well. But then you're losing half of your spawning spaces. The mobs get teleported out instantly, freeing up the mob cap instantly, but you're losing a lot of spawning spaces. So not really worth it, I don't think. And you get a lot of pigmen as well. And there's just so much obsidian. But yeah, besides portal tiles, this is probably about the fastest way to get it. Because like the waffle design, it's all right, but there's just so few spawning spots. And then of course the chickens falling down also takes a long time. And then it's a lot of water streams as well, which is extra slow. So there's a lot of issues there. Right, let's turn the game sounds back on. And let's get rid of some of these dudes. That way we can see what we're doing a little bit easier. I mean, it's going to be relatively cheap besides the item collection. So there's that. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually, does it? I'm thinking we might even chop off these edges over here just to make it a little bit easier to build. And then you could have one rail line, a really long one that runs down the center, a shorter one to either side, and then a really short one here on the edges. See you later, not Archie. Have yourself a good one. The armor stands is a texture pack from Foxy No Tail. You give them an item, or well, you give them a banner specifically, and then you change their pose. Then you got your chunk borders, your spawning spheres, and then you got your directions, your distance from it, your time in game, your time in ticks, your FPS, your coordinates, nether coordinates, and then just your dabs, basically. Yeah, you can make it into a floating island. That's a fair point. Right. Let's get some Vindicators in here, and then we'll try and refine this a little bit more. This is not a fully functional farm right now, though, because of the edges. I really wish we could give these guys better axes. And if we could put looting and fire aspect on an axe, that would be great, too. I think you can do that on Java Edition, can't you? Can't you put things on... Sir? Sir, please step away from the armor stand. Sir, I need to ask you to leave. Sir? This is a child-friendly stream. He's confused. Sir, this is not a dojo. This is not a place to practice your moves. Nobody is impressed. Nope, nobody's impressed. Thank you. Thank you for putting away the weapon, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. I told him who's boss. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah. Basically. Oh, I wonder if the wolves fight back. No, they die instantly. It's kind of mean, but it's kind of weird and adorable and kind of funny at the same time. They're kind of wrecking house, to be fair. Gov? No, give Soil the Wasper command block. We're going to do my typical thing when I don't feel like building item collection. That is TP at E. Type equals item. Radius equals 100-ish, I guess. Doop. Repeat. Unconditional. Always active. There we go. This saves a lot of time, because then you don't need to build item collection to see the rates of your farm. Item collection's always a pain. It's like, congratulations, you have a farm that produces 30 bajillion items per hour. Now, how exactly are you going to collect all that? Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Trying to count as a player kill for the rabbit's foot? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it has to be a player kill for rabbit's foot, doesn't it? Okay. Definitely doesn't drop from fall damage. Huh, okay. Well, let's find out about that, shall we? Oh, I threw away the Johnny name tag. Oops. How do you spell Johnny again? Let's see. Jahani. Wait, Jahani? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's that one. They're kind of dumb, but they're good. Jahani. No, it's not how you spell it. We've had to get Johnny villagers in Clash of the Creators, and every time we do it, I'm like, uh-oh. Nervous sweating. How do spell? This is honestly like a pretty good amount of drops in not a long time. All of this is from our spawn eggs, though. And then I threw away a couple bits of wool. Like, we've only been here a couple minutes, and this is not full efficiency either, because, like, we got these guys over here. What is your problem? Brad, this dude's right there. Go kill the dudes! They're sitting here, waiting for you to kill them. I hope we don't need smaller cells. Hello, good username. You're very correct. Sure. A 1,000 iron golems versus 100 wardens. Apparently the golems won. Yeah, I mean, of course they did. It's 10 to 1. Wardens aren't that strong. That kind of video is such a clickbait thing as well. I kind of want to make one. I didn't say I had standards. Right, so we would be chopping off all of this. Do it. No. It'll be faster to have 2 and 3 in each chunk to kill them faster. You already need to get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You already need to get 13 Vindicators for this. Which, yeah, no, that's bad. You know what? It is actually good that we've chunk aligned this because otherwise, they could despawn on chunk borders. Who has standards nowadays? It's very hard to have standards on YouTube if you actually want to grow a channel. Like, YouTube is made... It is designed for whoever is willing to sacrifice their morals to get views. Like, anytime you see somebody that has a clickbait title, like, you can't blame them because that's just what you have to do on YouTube, basically. It's unfortunate, but that's just kind of how things are. It's really dumb. Whoops. Stone 0 replace grass. Tell the truth. Yeah. That's something you kind of got to realize if you're in the YouTubes to do the YouTubes. Is, if you don't make a video that gets views, like if you make a video on a topic and it's like just very like low key, someone else is going to make that exact same video and they're going to clickbait it and then they're going to get like a bajillion views off of it. Like if you don't do it, then someone else will. Basically, it's really silly. YouTube's the strange thing. You got to compete with like every other channel on this entire platform. Yeah. I'm playing on a PC right now. PC is the best way to play Bedrock Edition. Place grass. I'm gonna keep these here because this is like the general shape that we need. Like that's the full spawning sphere. But at the same time, we don't want to have these here right now because they are spawning mobs. Okay. That should about do it. Did I miss any? A couple. Oops. Which one am I placing in? I don't know. Passive mobs can spawn on campfires. Yes, but that bug has been fixed in beta, so that's no longer a thing that you can do. People have no shame. Oh yeah, no, people totally, like, if you do anything on YouTube at all and it gets any amount of real views, somebody is going to copy your video. Whether it's a tutorial, they'll just do straight up block for block, or they'll just steal your entire video concept, or if you have a cinematic video, this is something that I saw recently. Someone had like a cinematic video about, I don't know, 50 whatever in Minecraft, and another channel recreated that video frame for frame. Like they had, you know, Steve walking up and punching a tree using like, you know, the Steve skin or whatever. And then the people who copied them had like Steve walking up and punching a tree, but from like a slightly different camera angle. Like same frame for frame, basically, throughout the entire video. Like how lazy can you get? And it wasn't actually Steve punching a tree. It was a lot more complicated scenes of that. It was like people sitting around campfire and stuff. But yeah, block for block recreations of the entire set. Like, geez, that is just extremely, like, straight up just stealing their entire video. Like, what? That takes, surely it takes way more effort to copy that kind of video than it does to just make a new one, right? Oh my god. So that's a new thing. Dishonest people suck. That's not even dishonest. It's just like extremely brazen copying of another video. It's like Mega Blocks to Lego kind of deal. Oh, this is working pretty well, actually. Sometimes they do get stuck underneath the glass, but that's not an issue because there's no more spawn right there right now. Yeah, this is working pretty good, actually. Oh, look at that. Ideas is the hardest part. I mean, you could take the video idea, 50 whatever in Minecraft, but do you need to recreate the person's video frame for frame? Like, oh, jeez. I had to find the tweet. I think I liked it. But, yeah, that was a couple weeks ago that was posted. That's the most brazen copying of a video I've ever seen. I mean, people will just, like, straight up download your videos and then re-upload it, but YouTube has a system to check for that. And, then you could just copy strike them. Or, like, make them take it down. So, like, that's a thing. Hello, Soldier. And then when it comes to Minecraft builds, like, that's kind of a lot more complicated, because obviously, like, you can just block for block copy things. There's literally nothing you can do to stop that. That happens a fair amount. But then, like, it's not always as straightforward as that either, because sometimes two people have, like, the exact same idea, or, like, similar ideas for something. Like, people upload, like, two of the same farm or two of the same build on the same day. That's happened before in the past. Technical things, I feel like it's a little more likely that two people will end up with the same-ish idea or the same-ish farm. Because there's only so many good ways to do something, right? Like, I feel like pretty much anyone could probably come up with this farm. Or that one over there. Or, you know, half of whatever else I've built in this world. But when it comes to, like, creative, like, house builds, there's a lot more ways to do that. So when you see two channels upload the same exact house build, then you know that somebody's very likely stealing from the other person. Right? Unless they were uploaded on, like, the same day, in which case that's just a hell of a coincidence. This is a passive animal farm, and it appears to be working pretty well, actually. This guy over here is kind of stuck in the corner, but there's nothing spawned over there, so I guess it's fine. Now, there is a bug where, like, all mobs will pathfind towards the northeast, I think. Oh, look at that. Go kill the thing, dude. I wonder if they prioritize armor stands over other mobs. Like, if there's an armor stand there, you could keep them in the center. But then there's another mob. No, they don't prioritize other mobs. They prioritize armor stands over everything. I was kind of hoping they would have a priority system. Because then we could keep them in the center of the chunks. And then, like, if something spawns, they go and kill it and come back. That'd be kind of convenient. That'd be kind of convenient. A goat? What would a goat do? They're practicing on the armor stands. They kind of are. How's this doing? That's not doing too bad, honestly. A stack of wool? We haven't been here for that long. We might need 2 Vindicators per chunk. I don't know. I mean, they do kill them pretty quickly. I think that's still faster than the waffle design. Goats attack armor stands? Oh, yeah, they do. Maybe a turtle egg? Only the undead attack turtle eggs, right? That's a turtle. Yeah, these guys don't care about turtle eggs. We're just using a teleport at E type equals item command. Boop. There you go. What's the pink wool per hour? At least a couple, right? We got seagrass in here. At least a couple. Ram Johnny, Ram Johnny. Look at the leather. How much leather is it? Oh, it's a pretty good amount of leather. Hey, married in Minecraft. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream tonight? We also got Kim's with a follow, Guy with a follow, Croc Plays, a project, and good username, along with GhoulishX, Ghoulish.exe. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. We're doing a little bit of passive animal farm designing. Horses, cows, and rabbits for leather. Yep, and donkeys too. You know what? We could probably get a wandering trader down here at some point, and then they would give us leather and leads. Let's try that out, actually. Wandering. Everyone always says wander. It's wander. Oh, sneaky. Spot the wandering trader. He's over here. Yeah, we're getting a lot of things that give us leather. It's kind of a lot of Vindicators, though, isn't it? Now, sadly, this farm might not be the most efficient that you can get it because, again, we're not getting a looting out of it. So if we could use the waffle design on, like, this large of a scale and then have all the mobs fall down and then they go into, like, multiple different trident killers, maybe, and then we get the looting effect, then we would probably be doing a lot better on items. It's hard to tell. That's why you need to test multiple different things. Let me go to YouTube real quick. Does Foxy have a tutorial on this? Let's see. Foxy, no tail. Because then, like, he should just have his rates posted, right? Why are his thumbnails so good? Ah, he's making me look bad. He's gonna pass me in subs someday. It'll happen. Passive animal farm. Yeah, the big waffle designs. A meat waffle. Oh, was it 2 years ago they did that? Wow, okay, time flies. You could also do this for the Mushroom Islands as well. And then you'd have, you know, your mushrooms. Why does my video show up? Why does my tier list from 2 years ago show up when I'm searching for this? Right. Does he tell you the rates? Does he tell you the rates? It's a 25-minute video. I'll watch it later. Wandering trader, wandering trader. No, it's a terrible song. Veto. Foxy did a mushroom farm recently. Yeah, that's something else I have. Oh my god, I forgot mushroom farm in today's video. Mushroom farm. 86 farms. I guess 88 if you count the everything else, the endstone, the netherrack. Okay. Well, this is honestly working pretty well. I don't see any issues with this. It's been running for a few minutes now. It's working pretty well, I think. What do you guys think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Johnny Mushroom Farm. A mushroom farm would basically be this exact thing, I feel. Let's go about 700. Hey, look at that. I need to light up. Yeah, I need to put some torches on it. Yeah, I totally forgot about mushroom farms. Mushroom farms. And then these, and then these. Oh, that's actually one for the animal farming category. I'm gonna try and keep this board updated. As time goes on, we'll just add more things to it. Netherrack farm. Endstone farm. There's technically torch farms, but that's the same thing as an endstone farm. You do that by regenerating the end portal in the end. Chicken cooker would be better for food. Yeah, it's not necessarily about what's best. It's about what can we farm. Rrr. Let's put that over there. So this is going to be the random items up here. And stone and netherrack. And then, you know what? We're going to expand this board a couple blocks this way as well. I did forget kelp farms when I tweeted out this board, but those are on here now. Also, you want to see something weird? Check this out. Like, we place it in, the concrete doesn't actually fall down, but everything pops off. It, like, falls down for, like, half a millisecond. And that's enough time for it to all pop off. So strange. Passive animal farms, mushroom farms. Okay, then. A bat farm. Oh my god, a bat farm. I need more item frames. Yeah, bat farms technically exist. Technically, they exist. Technically, a spider farm is a thing that exists as well. But, like, you don't just farm spiders. You farm them as, like, part of other things. So I have them as part of the spawners. When are we gonna get a silverfish farm? Never! They're terrible. They're the worst. I got a video on 10 commands that you need. You can check that out. It's on the YouTube channel. You know what? Let's raise this up a little bit just so it remains symmetrical. Yeah, we don't need spider farms. I'm not putting spider farm on there. I'll put bat farms on there, but I'm not putting spider farms. I feel like a bat farm also belongs in the same category as these dudes. Yeah, okay. Well, that's all that then. Yeah, they use the bat farm as a mob switch, I believe. I misspelled geode. Did I even type geode? Oh, are you just joking that geode farms are terrible? Geode farms are pretty terrible. Oh yeah, I did. Geode. Yeah, okay. Can I not pick block that? Give me the item. Thank you. Shouldn't this have just been crystal farm? Yeah. I know how to spell things real good, guys. Don't worry. J-O-D. It still keeps the same ranking. It's still terrible. Okay. Jeez. Back to what we're actually supposed to be doing right now. Which is in this direction. Yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy with this farm. It's going to take a hell of a lot of rails, though. 256 times 9 is not a small amount of rails. That's 2,300 rails, plus however big this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By 16. Plus 2304. 3,008 rails for this whole thing. At least. Which is kind of a lot. And Mango had a flying machine geode farm. Yeah, I just really don't think they're worth automating. They're kind of pointless. Strider farm, nah. The stupid raid bar still here. Oh, I turned off the thing a long time ago. The header, that's supposed to be on. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to test that and see what the rates of that are. And then I'll compare that to what Foxy and Slack guys have built for theirs and see what the rates are, see what happens. Yeah, can't kill these guys. Oh, there we go. Yeah, raid bar's still here. Their mythical mob. That was some pretty crazy lag. Okay, then. Yeah, so flushing is not going to work. Scaffolding won't work. I feel like Vindicator is pretty much the best. And then, yeah, I'll do some tests. See how that compares to the lovely waffle design. And otherwise, that is about it for tonight's live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, then of course drop a follow. This is the best way to support the channel. Thank you to our last minute followers, Climb and Ride, Ollie Bear, and new family file name. Thank you so much for the follows. I'll be streaming again on Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, early Australian. And we're going to end by rating someone as we always do, so stick around for just a moment. We are going to be rating... Is anybody on Truly Bedrock? Here, Truly Bedrock. Why is it not Twitch? Twitch.tv/team. Truly Bedrock. There's nobody on Truly Bedrock. Unfortunate. Let's see. There's nobody on Truly Bedrock. Oop, that's a thing. We're gonna go ahead and raid Hot Dish. They're playing some Minecraft. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's stream. I hope that you have greatly enjoyed. Thank you for hanging out for another Technical Tuesday. Next week, we might do another one of these. Otherwise, you know the deal. Show Hot Dish where you came from. Some hashtag silence with some raid pigos in the chat. If you enjoy their stream, drop a follow on their channel so that you can see more of their streams. And otherwise, have a good one, everyone. I'll see you later. And then there was silence.